Hello and welcome to the one and only I'm Possible show. My name is Dilara Fosht and I'm your host for today, tomorrow and any other day you join us here on the I'm Possible show. Today we have very special guests here and we're diving more into the business side of arts. They are creators, they are creatives, they are the Fabulous Four. Please welcome with me on stage the Fabulous Four. So welcome, and thank you so much for being here today on the I'm Possible show. So you are the Fabulous Four and you're creating events, right? Yeah. What is your most recent event or project that you're working on, and how got that inspired, by what got it inspired by? How did that all get together?
Yeah. First of all, we are actually Fabulous Four.
I was just wondering, you three?
Not here. She's been feeling a bit sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our most recent project is Into the Woods Festival. It's a 2-day multidisciplinary art festival at Capilano University. It includes a live show, film festival, art gallery, and a fun room for all the fun things that can take place there.
Looks like a fun fair for adults in a way.
Oh, yes, it is. So we were really inspired to create a festival that sort of included different sorts of art. So that's how we started planning this festival, and we wanted a united theme for this festival. So we went for Into the Woods and an environmental theme.
So that is also kind of part of your cause, kind of the environment.
Yes.
Yes, okay, awesome, that's incredible. And the idea came kind of together in your group project or in your kind of class work, is that right?
Yes, it started from a school project, and we created a poll asking people which cause. We had different causes in mind.
We get very passionate.
Yeah.
For the festival, so we sort of created this poll, started asking which cause.
There are sure a lot of causes you can you know, work with, but that's incredible, and I think environment is especially now a very heating
It's
topic.
what resonates with us the most.
Exactly, and then Capilano University, which is kind of in the woods as well. It's kind of like perfect. Yes, amazing. And every project kind of has probably its up and downs, like the fun parts and then the hard parts in a way. Were there any problems that came up for you or any mistakes that could have been avoided?
Okay, this one's actually kind of funny. These guys didn't really know about it until after event because it was my mistake.
Okay,
so
I don't know that.
We held a mingler back in December for our AEM program for all of the students, just to, you know, get to know each other.
Yes.
And so while we were setting up, there was this guy, and he came in with a bunch of equipment, and then he's like, "Oh, is there an event going in here? Like, I'm supposed to be helping you guys set up." And I was like, "Oh, perfect. This is great. We have some more help." I didn't realize that he was at the wrong event, and so he was set up, and then he got a call. It's like ring, ring, ring. He's like, "Oh, hello," and they're like, "Oh, where are you? Like, the event is starting in 2 minutes. Like, where's the setup?" And it turns out he set up for our event instead of the one in the library.
I know.
Terrible.
Did he actually just keep it there, or did he like
No,
pack
he had to
everything
just
up and
take everything down and then go.
My
Yeah,
I
we
know,
had
it
to
was my
set
fault because I
everything.
didn't ask him like, "Oh, what event is this for? Like, who sent you?" I was just like, "Oh, okay, sure, go ahead."
Well, go ahead and help us then.
So yeah, moral of the story is ask questions, be more clear before, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, that I think that is awesome also for all our audience members watching this. Like, ask before you just assume something.
Be clear, know exactly what's going on before you just go with it.
But that's a really nice example. Awesome. And this is one of the projects that you're kind of creating. There was a mingler, and then there's this end of year event. Is there a project that you would say is your dream project or event that you want to coordinate one day? Doesn't have to be one that is actually happening right now, but is there a kind of a path you want to go? You know, more music, more film, into arts exhibits or something like that?
Well, I think that we aspire to create a project where different arts merge together into a bigger ideal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is at the end is unity, because you know art is about depth, and the more in the present moment you are, the more you appreciate art. So I think we dream about building a place where so many details are working together that you easily feel invited to be present,
Yes.
and consequently vibrating in love. So
Wow.
yeah.
I'm excited for that project in general. And what about you? Is there also like a dream project you wanted to work on in the future maybe? Or anything that comes already to mind?
I think what Amy said is really beautiful,
Yeah.
and I would
Thank you.
love to be a part of it.
Yeah, right. Like hire us, please.
Everyone wants to be part of
Don't
that
forget
project.
us.
Tell us when it's
Oh, we're going to do it together.
Together.
Yeah.
There we go.
Awesome. So we hope that the Fabulous Four are like starting off after university as well. But tell us, where can we find out more about you? And do you have any contact information, any online social media, anything where you can reach out to you?
Okay, so as of right now, we don't have our own social media or
Okay.
anything.
Fine, good
but
enough.
You can find our current and upcoming projects on the Seven Senses Marketing Instagram. So they'll have some
Amazing.
posters and posts about what we're currently doing.
Yes, and we had the Seven Senses here today.
Exactly, yep.
So we will definitely look on their website or their Instagram to find out more about you
Yeah.
guys as well.
Eventually, we will get some social media. So
Yes, okay, awesome. So that will probably then also be linked to the Seven Senses, so
Yeah,
everyone can
100%.
stay
Yeah.
updated.
Exactly.
Especially for this event, I guess a lot of Capilano students maybe also want to join and come and see what you're creating. So now, before we wrap up this episode today, we have the so-called fun question on the
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Possible show, so we already know that. So for this episode, I have the question for you. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
one horse size. Right.
One horse-sized duck, okay.
Same.
Honestly,
I
yeah,
would do
I
the
love
same.
ducks and gooses. Like, look at me,
There
look at me.
Okay, just give her a horse-sized duck.
Exactly.
She'll ride it. Awesome. Okay,
them
we
as my
have
pet.
all the same opinion on this one. Awesome. I don't even know
There's
who makes
no
up those
doubt
questions.
about that.
It was a good one. I liked it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here today and joining me on the I'm Possible show.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you
me.
too.
Of course,
Ew.
please. I hope I can invite you another time with new projects on this show. And thank you, dear audience, for joining us on another episode of the I'm Possible show. And stay tuned for the next one to come.